So, at the end of the last session, you had all managed to successfully navigate your way out of the stone statue that guards the lower floors of the Amber Temple.
Look, I had to burn myself in the fire, so...
Yeah, I think you got stuff as well. I do believe you can.
I'm resistant to fire now.
I'm pretty sure you do. Say that again.
I'm resistant to
You
fire.
are resistant. Yes.
Fireball me, Malachi.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's an
I'm just gonna hold this in.
So you've come out of this the rooms that you were in within this stone statue, and you found yourselves in this very small enclosed a sort of alcove, the floor of which appears to be covered in human skulls, and all you can hear in this room is the sort of the whispers of sort of long dead voices. No particular, just be careful, beware the danger. Just whisper. There's one room. I think you've done a bit of healing, and then there is currently a door to this room standing ajar, looking into a larger chamber to the north, and a tall figure in long red robes stands at a desk in front of this chamber. Yeah, it looks pretty skeletal.
Emma sent me the legend of the mysterious girl.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
So their names, two people that are basically.
What are the names?
So Shalks is a legend / a shape between the boundaries of the material world and the void, feeding on the moments when reality faded. Legends say it whispered to kings and prophets, planting doubts that led to their downfall, until even the gods feared its influence.
Terrifying.
Avarice, you know from religious doctrine, partly disputed sword written stuff. Avarice was responsible for binding the pacts of gods and mortals alike. Every vow, every contract, every sacred promise passed through his hands. Supposedly a human trail and the oath broken have not been around for centuries. If they existed at all, they might be healthy on so these are the two spirits that are probably trapped here. So the second one was like the god's lawyer. I like it.
I don't.
Just the kind of person you'd
What's
like
more
to fight
evil
here.
than a dark spirit? It's a dark spirit of a lawyer.
Or you know.
This bonus thing that I got.
Yeah.
Is that a feat? Sorry, was it?
No, you would probably have to add it manually.
Yeah,
I just wrote it in
I
notes.
just don't remember where I
No, I would usually just add it as a note. So you just write it in as a note. You have the ability to move when you are hidden or in dim light or darkness. You can use your
darkness.
It's dark misty step essentially. You can use your bonus action to teleport 30 feet to an unoccupied space you can see within an area of darkness or dim light, and it does not break your stealth. Very fun. So if it's dim or dark, you can use your bonus action to teleport up to 30 feet somewhere else that is dim and dark, so there's nothing else there. Okay. So you're in this squashed, and it is very squashed. I think you've done some healing. In this small chamber, looking out at this skeletal figure standing at a desk in this broad room.
I will enter and say, pardon us for intruding upon you. And Quinny of the Druids.
Hi there, I'm Antoinette! And I'll spin my head around. I'll just pop out from behind Quinny like this and then spin my head around.
Nice. So as you pop out, you see this sort of longer grand room lit by candles, beautifully cared for furniture. There's no dust in here. There's rugs and tapestries, a large bed, very well appointed chambers, and a decrepit skeleton figure stood in tattered robes, who turns to look at you and goes, "Do I know you? I am Exthanta, the guardian of this magnificent temple."
Pleasure to meet you. My name is Malachi. I am the servant. Respect anyone that tries to protect this world from dark spirits.
Good morning, Lord. Good morning.
I had Lord of Light in my head and Morning Lord came out. I was like, don't say
strong
Morning
upon
Lord.
you. Once you baptize the morning blood, it
I was
Something
mostly
temperature. Electric shock. I don't get myself.
He is flicking through this tome on his desk and goes, "What brings you here to this temple? Seeking power?"
No, we're seeking wisdom.
We look for Kazan and the red gem that they have left behind.
Can I insight check as
Yep.
his
And I want a perception check.
Okay.
Nat 20.
Nat 20 on perception. He does not seem to respond to the name Kazan. On the book,
23.
this looks like a spell book. This looks like a large and ancient magical tome. You would think there is a significant amount of magic within this book.
Where do I We seek the end of the struggle.
Well,
You'll either go with us or they're against us. This is going to come to fore at some point. They're going to
Then maybe we should sit. And he points you to a chair, and he sort of
I've been beaten up by many bushes in my time. It's never fruitful.
and he sort of glides. Where's Busty?
Backpack. Head out the back.
Has he got his head out?
Yeah.
Have you got Busty looking where he's
Yeah.
going?
Busty's kind of tied to my back like a backpack. Because I can't exactly carry him.
yeah, well second.
Yeah.
So as you walk across this room and Busty is sort of sticking, Busty goes, "Master, what are you doing here and what has become of you? You have not been eating properly. I have told you about cooking a proper meal at least once a day for many years. What are you doing looking like this?"
I'll turn my head around to talk to Busty, and I'll say, "Busty, is this your friend?"
He looks, he goes, "Obviously, can you not see? This Kazan."
Can I?
Insight check.
Can I insight check the lich? Sorry, the of unknown nature.
Yeah.
Oh, I was hoping.
29.
As
Of course I do.
as Busty starts talking, you absolutely see this. You see this lich glitch.
Lich glitch.
A lich glitch. That Busty means something to this creature.
Have you been have you been down here so long you've forgotten your name?
I have been down here so long, I have forgotten many things. And he leans over and he goes, may I? And goes to reach and take Busty.
Yeah.
And he puts his hand on Busty, and Busty sort of shakes gradually and then dissolves into shards of marble across the floor.
Busty was my friend!
Yeah, why'd you do that to Busty?
I hope that served a greater purpose.
Busty served his absolute purpose. Thank you for bringing him here. It has been many years indeed.
What did you do to Busty?
Can I
Busty
an insight check as if his two halves of his soul have come back together and he's acting like a different person now?
Yeah.
That's a hell of a specific insight.
That's so specific.
Just hypothetically.
Hypothetically.
Just reunited.
Yeah. Just. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that was 4, so that helps. That was 21.
Okay. He looks no different. He looks no different to you. You don't sense anything different about it. But he speaks with clarity. Busty lived in my tower. He lived in the library there.
Yes, he did.
When I left there for here, I did not know what would happen and what would become of me when I came to guard this place. So I left a significant portion of history and memory and knowledge and skill within Busty, should such time become that I needed it back again, and he was able to provide it. Nobody has ever bought him here before.
Busty was our friend.
Busty was my friend before he was yours.
Do we have Bonesy?
I've got Bonesy.
Bonesy too.
The human skull.
Oh, yeah, that's the bunny.
He looks, and you'd swear he smiles, but he is just a skull, and it's a very strange, bony cracking. How do I talk without a tongue? Yeah. He smiles and he looks at the tome on his desk and goes, there is power and magic within this place. I guess talking would be more challenging outside of this. And then he talks in your head. He goes, but I could always do this. I find talking outside easier in group situations. He smiles and he talks in everybody's head. If you would prefer, if you are used to that with your monk friend, we can converse in this way. It makes no odds to me. An interesting question, young child. Would you like to lose yours and see whether or not you miss it? Okay.
Our young friend means no offence. Kazan, we've travelled.
I just put my hand on his shoulder.
We'll carry your insight check. You detect amused rather than actively hostile.
You're perfectly on the wall.
You don't think that he's annoyed with Etherdwin about to skin him alive. You're
We've travelled some great way. As I said, we're looking for the ring. We believe it to be in your possession.
He smiles and he goes, I remember the day that Laura at Stoneheart she bought the gem, and then vanished. Book tale that the Water Fae was corrupted, that there was trouble, and that she had escaped. She was concerned that Strahd, the prince as he was then, would hunt down the Fae and try to complete the heart that resides within his castle. She gave me the red gem for safekeeping. It is here.
We have consecrated the other two things. Or we
Then freed the Fae from their corruption.
He smiles, and it is this, you can hear the bones cracking around his
Jesus Christ.
Go for it.
Just lips.
just lips.
With smile.
He goes to touch them and goes, "It is a long time since I have had flesh lips."
That's okay. I've never had flesh lips.
So
Sorry, I know.
So you know from various things that Kazan was originally a druid, that he was involved in, with the Asai people who built this place, that he was sent here to, he will tell you, he studied and studied and studied to protect this, and has sought power upon power, and has been here for centuries, and has the only way to protect the gem was not to die. So he absolutely has eventually become a lich in order to not die in the service of protecting this gem. But I can help you. There are things here to be found. There are things here to help. And he sort of leaves through his book. He goes, you have consecrated two fanes, you say.
That's right.
The red gem is hidden in a chamber on the lower floor. You must be careful. The lower floor of the temple has many traps. There is a large statue that guards that floor. Be wary of it.
Does that statue happen to have stairs in it?
And only I have known few who have been in it and come out of it again. I have never myself entered the statue.
I thought we may have. We came this way through the statue. A demon or a wizard both resided within it.
There are many here who have sought power. Some are dead, some are not yet dead, some have been dead and not allowed to die. Some are many things. This temple, the further you go within it, the more protections it has. There are many dark forces trapped here, and many things, both dark and other, that have been kept here to keep them, or died here in the pursuit of them. It was a safe enough place, I thought, to store the gem. As far as I have ascertained, nobody has taken it yet, though many have been here over the centuries.
Let's run to it first.
There is a chamber at the southern edge of the lower floor. It is protected as a chamber. It is protected by the previous wizards who have worked here at the temple. if they are disturbed or the chamber itself damaged, then they will rise as one and seek to slay you. And there will be very little I'd be willing to do for that. Only the worthy can touch the gem, and you would say that you already are. In a secret chamber behind a locked magical arcane door is the red gem. If you say, if ye save, it will teleport you into that inner sanctum where you can remove the gem and simply teleport away. Very straightforward. Indeed.
Do you know how to
Yes.
Just gotta get past the traps.
Yeah. Can I ask?
So is it meant to be? Or is it-
You think there's probably pretty comprehensive instructions on how to get it and where it is. You don't detect any lies.
Antoinette will say, so if we disturb the room, which we'll have to get in the door, will we automatically be... No, automatically is not a word, Antoinette would say. Will we be attacked straight away by those bad guards outside?
The guards are not in themselves bad, simply protecting...
Yes, that was the point of clarification.
Simply protecting the vault. They cannot tell, nor are they interested, what your intentions are. They are simply there to prevent people accessing
So,
the gem.
will they try and kill us?
Oh, quite possibly.
Could you come with us and
Maddeningly
check?
unhelpful.
No, I have work to do here. And he casts his hand at large numbers of shards, and he's like, I have some rebuilding to do.
Might you have anything that would help us now?
And can you make us a new busty?
I am working on the new busty, and he picks up a shard and he puts it on his desk, and he picks up another shard and puts it on top of the previous one, like a giant jigsaw that's going to take a millennia to complete. He goes, yes, do any of you have any arcane skill of any description? I could let you have access to my spell book if you think that you would be able to learn any of the spells within.
Do you have fun spells?
I have all spells.
It's literally just the D&D Beyond spell list.
It's the wizard list, largely. But,
So is it only an
but
arcane caster?
Yeah.
you can learn with an arcane. You can cast from his spell book with appropriate arcane.
My Arcana is +3, I could take a stab at it, but I don't have... I'm not an arcane caster.
Okay. And anybody can cast from a scroll. We've determined that, so you've got scrolls. Well, he invites you to look at this book.
Guidance. Wizard spells? Do you have haste?
So you flick through this book, and even with a rudimentary casting, you can see that there are spells in this book, from cantrips right up to level 9 spells.
Okay.
And the further you go in this book, the more obtuse there are tables, there are calculations, there are things with angles.
I'll look at him and I'll say, not enough crayon. And I'll take out my crayon slowly.
And he looks at you, and the crayon just dissolves and starts to melt down your leg. And he goes, there is plenty of writing within the book. A perfect amount, I would say. If you are able to interpret such that you may cast, you are welcome to do so.
So, can I roll to see how I do?
Yeah, so effectively, choose a level of spell that you would like to try and learn.
Oh, can I just look at the wizard spell list really
Yep,
quick?
of course you can.
Oh, but it won't have all the extra ones.
He goes, there's some other things on that lower floor you should probably be aware of. The the amber vaults are down there, and they will speak to you. There are certain chambers below. I do not know how to access to. I've never learned, but I've heard that Harkotha and Thangob will get you into two of those vaults. You can communicate with the dark powers. They will be willing to communicate with you. They may be difficult to resist if you touch the sarcophagus where the powers are held in amber. Should you touch them, their influence is much more difficult to resist, but you may wish to see what they have to offer. It is your choice whether or not to take power.
No.
Definitely not.
Not just even perhaps
Do we
respond?
Ember Shard?
If you destroy them, it will release the dark vestige within it. I would suggest not doing that. It is likely to draw the ire of many, if not all, of the creatures within here, including myself. We've invested a significant amount of time and body fat in protecting that which is locked away. I would hate to see it released. There is a small treasury in the temple for offerings that have been made over centuries.
No.
Just there you go. And should you wish for knowledge, there is an extensive library. There are many secrets here. If you simply wish for the gem, it is in the chamber on the southern side of the lower floor.
Can I just relay the story of how we found
Yeah, I was going to pull that.
I
was going to pull the shot. Where this from?
Yeah.
He takes them and he looks and he goes, I do not know. This shard would be from one of the sarcophagi down on the lower floor. If there is a shard of this size missing, then I would be concerned that there is a significant risk that has been weakened. If you would be so kind, he gives it back, to replace it if you see fit. That would be much appreciated.
How do you replace it? Is there a spell? Is there a scroll?
I have never seen one broken. I'm sure you will think of something.
Probably just heal itself.
Can I try and learn a spell?
Yes.
I tried.
Do you have a sticky plaster?
Well, I have mending. I can mend just about anything.
I've got solution.
Is it like just a really hard
It's tree. Yeah, it's tree stuff.
Fossilized.
Did you melt it to one of these?
Or maybe we could
friction level.
fabricate.
Friction weld.
Fabricate would probably work. I can put that there. Can I try and learn the most Antoinette spell possible? I think.
Okay.
Otto's irresistible dance.
Oh, okay.
Dance like a puppet.
Give me a level.
All the arcane knowledge in your hand.
Give me a level.
It's level 5.
Mm-hmm. Go for it.
Is it?
Level 6.
No, it's level 6. Sorry.
Okay.
Anyone want to give me a help action?
Guidance.
Okay.
I mean, I'll do help if you like as well.
Would it be fun? Oh no, because no one else can read arcane stuff.
Nobody will use their incredible Satan to do
Oy. So do I get advantage?
It's up to Ben.
Yeah, you can.
Okay, because I'm gonna need it. Oh, cocked twice. 24. Nat 20.
You read it and you can see it. You can see the casting. It's not so much that you can hear the spell, you can see how to cast it. The diagrams for this particular spell almost come off the page and dance for you. And you can see exactly, it's the Blinsky in you, that you can see exactly how you would use the arcane, how you would channel that through your fingers to make someone dance like a Blinsky puppet. It makes complete sense. Absolutely.
Thank you. I was just like, what is the most Antoinette spell on this list? It's absolutely irresistible dance.
So you can have it without a spell slot, but you can have it on a long rest.
Oh, I should have gone for a 9th level spell.
No, the instrument.
It's fine. You can make it sync immediately.
Yeah, Antoine music videos.
So you need on efficiency.
To be able to read the arcane, pretty much for this.
Yeah, I think they removed the names.
You probably won't be able to find it because it's not a sorcery spell.
Oh, yeah, fair. I might just add a scroll.
You should be able to just look up wizard spells if you want.
I don't have a D&D Beyond account, so I can't add more things. So I think I'll just add a scroll of it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I don't care.
That's before I bought it. Yeah. No, I thought.
That's very fun. So do I only go to the temple and get gems? They said we
So you-
teleport out of the gem?
Yeah.
Well, it teleports you out of the room with the gem in it.
Oh, okay, not just
It
that.
do-
Okay.
And yeah, with the ridiculous insight rolls, he's not told you where it teleports you to.
Is the thing still or is...
Yeah, that fades, yes.
Yeah, he's not told you where you go. He's just told you go somewhere.
That's fine. I won't inquire further.
Okay.
So sarcophagus, gem, anything else anyone wants to see while we're here? Or fully cool things, we've got that in there.
See, the thing about me is if you keep me near the library of this place, you would never see anything.
Lovely, so we'll avoid the library.
Where was the treasury again?
The treasury, we've got where that was.
Down on the lower floor.
You know, for a 6th level spell, this does less than hold person.
Yes, but it's funny.
It is funny.
Alright, let's go down to the sarcophagus. Well, yeah, before
It gives the psychological
Sorry, we know where to go.
Yeah, that's good.
The second
Yeah, true.
That's
I get the impression this guy has
It's psychological trauma that you're getting.
Yeah, I doubt the place changes.
True. Yeah, true.
Oh,
I'm taking it anyway. The flavor.
I mean, shape stones like that. Shape stones like 5th level, so you can turn 1 meter of stone to shape it how you like. You can't have colours or whatever.
He opens a sort of what appears to be a sort of a stone wall, and it just slides aside. And you can move through this small room into the room beyond. So,
Let's do it.
and he says that it will take you down to the floor below.
Now on, it's best that we believe question everyone listening. Hours now.
Are you like what
Constant.
I flick some imaginary sunglasses onto my eyes. Some prestidigitation sunglasses.
So you've come through this sort of really dusty room, which has got what appears to be just solid stone walls that slide as he touches them, and then slide close behind you, and you find yourself inside a huge stone library. So you have to go through the library. Stone library with these 6 enormous bookshelves with stone reliefs on them, standing 20 foot tall. There's a fresco on the ceiling of a sort of the battle of light and dark. Nothing that... roll religion and see if you recognise any of that.
Guidance.
25.
You recognise this as a religious piece, but you recognise the Lords of the Hells on the one side, and you recognise the Lord of Light, and then there are some other figures that you don't recognise on the side of the light. You also see that further back on the side of the light there are all sorts of other things. So there are birds and beasts and creatures and various other things fighting on the side of the light. There's a large stone door on the southern side, which is over this side, with the words "I live in light and die in darkness" etched over the top of them. And there are sort of candelabras with what appears to be no candles, just lighting this place, suspended. There's a spiral staircase at the top, going down, and it looks like it's going. You can look down. It appears to be going down about 30 feet to the floor below, and there's a faint orange glow, and you can see some sort of crates and boxes down there.
Can I walk over to the arch that says "Live in light and die in darkness"?
Yep.
And Antoinette, the shadow sorcerer, will point up and say, "That's a riddle! It's talking about the shadows!" Nothing happens.
Nothing obviously happens.
Cast out the lights.
Oh, yeah. I'll cast darkness.
Okay. You cast darkness in here, and now it's dark.
Oh my god!
You can no longer.
Who turned out the lights?
You can no longer see the stairs. You can no longer see the stairs. It's very dark.
Antoinette messages into all your heads. I live in light and die in darkness.
Maybe it's just a description.
I'm
Did you try the door?
gonna turn around to you and just telepathically link and just say, well, it appears to be darkness.
I feel like I had
This is
something
the
like
exit.
similar to that. The door that I went through.
Can I just do a produce flame in the darkness?
I was going to do
It's
just like...
magical darkness.
I am.
Nothing's working. It's all bad.
I turned it off in a half second.
Just went to the darkness.
That's what happens when I try and be
Do
the
you still
smart
say with
person.
darkness?
It's not magical darkness.
Any devil side or a dispel magic.
I'm just gonna tap my cane and walk in the direction that I think was the stick.
With the 30-foot drop. Oh, you're fine.
As you're tapping with your cane, you tap against what seems to be a railing, and you can find the first stair
Yeah, I'm just gonna go down the stairs.
in the dark. Yep.
I'll get rid of the darkness.
You wander down the stairs, and the darkness vanishes beneath, above you, and you find yourself You find yourself at the bottom of a spiral stone staircase.
Shot.
Yeah, I know, it's good, isn't it? In this chamber with this glowing amber light, there are sculptures of what you would think to be probably kings and gods and angels and demons all around this room. There's a large sort of fissure through here on the sort of southeast where the stone blocks have fallen down, and there are 3 large amber sarcophagi standing in alcoves, and you can feel this low pulsing hum going through your body as emanating out of these sarcophagi. So
Are
there's
any of them missing?
one here,
Yeah.
one
Yeah,
here,
let's
and
stop
one
and
there.
Don't listen to what they say.
Quinny would like to think I'm willing to make a deal.
What are you
Okay.
doing?
I'm thinking things. It's my own business.
Sorry, that's awesome. I'm
Look, I
thinking
need to use that
things.
quote just in real life. What are you doing? I'm not thinking things. It's my own business.
It's what I do.
I'll keep to my mind, you keep to yours.
God, I wonder.
We're over here.
Going back to the other side.
There's
Sorry,
a,
I was given an evil book a couple of sessions ago and it rocked. Love another one.
what are you asking? What are you asking? Just opening yourself up to.
I'm taking a sip and an option.
One soul. Can I get a book of dice?
From
Do you want me to play? Ninth level spell.
From this one.
Yeah.
From this one over, you hear in your head, Quinny, you hear,
Essential themes item.
I need only the moon to light my way as I hunt like the wolf for its prey. Accept my gift to stalk your enemies and rip their beating hearts from their chests.
I managed that fine on my own, thank you.
Pardon?
I managed that fine on my own, thank you. The
You say
moon's
that
not
a
mine
lot.
to give. No, okay.
Quinny's
I
just like,
managed that fine on my own. Sorry.
And then are you still maintaining this sort of open?
Absolutely.
Okay, so this one starts to go, you have the knowledge and the skill to become one of the most powerful magic users. The journey is dark and there is no turning back. In order to live, you must die a number of times. Are you the one? And you start to, as you're standing there, you lose complete awareness of everybody else around you, and you are stood in a library and the books rising hundreds of feet up into the air, and a single hooded figure standing there just reading a large tome and looking at you.
Hello.
I can give you all the knowledge that you could ever want.
I think I have. I think I've slept through enough lectures to know that's not my path either. But I'm sure someone else here would be interested.
Oh god, you're just all going to end up fucking evil, aren't you?
Yeah.
And then on the far side, there's so many down here. You as you walk towards the sarcophagus at the eastern end, you find yourself in a forest, blanketed by mist, with a single gravestone before you, and roots breaking the surface of the ground and wrapping around this gravestone. And as you walk towards it, the grave bursts open, and a creature's head comes up from the earth and looks at you and goes, "I live between the worlds of life and death, and know those whose time has not yet come. I have a gift, and can give those who have passed one bite, give you one more bite of the apple left."
What would you ask for that gift?
And this sort of creature climbing out smiles and goes, "Just come closer."
I'll take a step closer.
It would be good, would it not, to be able to bring back those whose time has not yet come?
It would.
I can tell you have friends here. You would like them not to die.
As I think we would.
I can help with that.
I'm trying to take job.
And what would you want to return? I doubt this gift is free.
Oh, so few come and so few are prepared to talk. It gets lonely down here. You need but just touch the casket and my gifts are yours. I ask no particular price. I am happy to bestow.
I imagine I can't insight check the strange fucking vision.
You can try and insight check strange fucking vision. It comes out as a strange fucking vision. You see Quinny walking towards this sarcophagus at the east end of the...
29.
How close is
I don't know. Quinny, how close do you reckon you've got?
Oh, pretty close.
Yeah.
I want to touch the sarcophagus, so I'll be pretty close.
Come on, I might make a perception check. See if I actually notice.
Can I also make a perception check?
God forbid I try to bargain with some dark powers.
Hey, try to take my job.
Never
God forbid a goat has hobbies.
I got a 15 on perception.
I also got a 15.
I got 29.
Okay, on perception.
Yeah. Insight.
Oh, on insight. You think that you cannot... you do not think the gift would be free, but you equally do not think you are required to pay a price up front.
That's my kind of deal.
There's tomorrow's
Do
probably.
we do this?
Not on a 15. No.
Gorgeous.
There's a lot of stuff going on down here in the
And
dim
I'm
light.
investigating the because
I'll
Okay.
find the missing piece.
I'll head over and touch the
Are you
creature.
going to let
As
people
you-
know about the library?
I think I'll let you tell us about the library.
As
Oh, you
you...
the library vision?
The library vision.
Oh, okay.
Probably, yeah.
Because
Yeah, because you can do that in his head without telling me.
Oh my gosh!
As you touch...
Oh my
As you-
Absolutely.
As you touch this sarcophagus, you feel, and at this point you don't need to roll a perception check because you just see it. Quinny looks undead. Quinny looks like they have died. The colour has drained, gaunt, sunken,
All the vines and parts
just.
Lord of Light, protect me.
You have the ability to cast Resurrection.
Nice.
It recharges on a 6. And you can cast Death Ward on self, which also recharges on a long rest.
Nice. Sorry, like a
And
D6
you?
recharge dice every turn.
Yes,
Wow.
yes.
That's fun.
What's
Um,
resurrection?
I'm just trying to check. I think so. How do you spell resurrection?
Is it the forever one or is it the?
I think that's the highest level version of Fruit.
No,
That's true Resurrection is the
Oh,
line.
that's true resurrection.
Resurrection is 7th level, 1 hour casting time. Someone comes back from the dead.
Is that like
Okay,
how long have they been there for? Like a day?
365 days.
Or a year?
Yep.
Who's
The
died
true
last
resurrection,
year?
you can just die. Like, oh well.
Oh, you don't
You can.
The first
True resurrection,
the
you
kid-
can bring people back from anything.
Do I need a material component for that?
The brother, like the
Incredible.
what's
Father
his name?
Dora's
Um,
son or whatever.
As
it was.
everyone
Oh,
was
we could bring
Like,
Yeah.
usually
The Father Dora's dead too. Yeah. I'm thinking more like the Raven family.
Yeah. The
Might
kid
bring
was-
him back.
Yeah.
Because I think
lovely.
I think he died like literally like 1 or 2
Yeah.
seconds before I got rid of his life. And I was like,
Yeah, mate, without thinking, as soon as everyone looks at him to touch, I'm going to touch the other one.
Oh my god!
While they're distracted, looking at like.
I'm loving the. I am loving the fact
Because I
that
want the knowledge.
you found the first 3 things down here, and you're like, I am doing deals. There are others, just as a heads up.
I will
You know,
do-
you're also not limited to one. You can do a deal with as many things as you want.
Incredible.
Just
Stop doing
I'm an
the
old
other
man. My life is not mine anyway. It's fine.
oh.
We are trying to save this place from struggle. We need every advantage we can get.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm going to continue to tell myself.
And Quinny would be a great
Strahd
replacement.
becomes this place.
He's a druid. You know, Strahd's not a druid, so like Quinny.
I'm in
So
balance
once we
with
finish
nature.
killing Strahd, we're
Legend.
gonna have
We're
to kill
killing
him
Quinny.
as well. We're killing Quinny. Well, and definitely.
I'm gonna have to annotate my fucking notes now.
Why?
So
Why? The big bad place
Alright.
filled with big
I
bad
thought
things.
you were definitely going to be the one that did it.
sorry.
I
So
just had my redemption bit. I just learned that my purpose is to make fun and whimsy, not to succumb to darkness.
And I just got reminded in my opinion that I have a bad side and a good side. So
I got
oh
reminded tonight that
god.
I don't know any lessons from that one.
Ethelred, there's a whole load of like
I like
locked,
what I have to accept.
locked crates of stuff in here. By the way, just
I have a little peruse.
yeah, you can have a peruse with pleasure.
And what do the locks look like?
These are
Quality?
yeah, they're all locked. They all have a relatively. You recognise this as your bog standard off the shelf silver padlock. Like if you went to
Like a
the,
Bunnings one.
I was going to say if you went to the Barovian equivalent of Bunnings, this would be a kind of middle of the range, not the super cheap like you get on a kid's diary, but like not a super, you need major complicated things to break it. It's a middle of the range silver padlock on each of these. You can,
Present
You
the
can-
blindfold.
Here's
the
a
way to get
paperclip.
through the
and-
master lock is with another master lock. Have you seen those?
Oh yeah, I have seen that. Yeah. I'm gonna look for you just like.
Alright. Can I observe through an investigation just to make sure there's no traps
Yep.
in these?
you can.
Let me get my investigation score up.
Oh, that's a crit.
Oh, there's no traps.
Marvelous. Alright, I'll unlock. How many boxes? Five boxes?
There's 6 crates in here.
Do I need to go through each one individually, or can you just tell me?
If you the lock picking check, I think you find it very difficult to fail unless you roll on that one. I think you probably pass them. So
Which
it's a
you've got lux, or
yeah, it's a DC of 15 to pass it.
Do you want me to roll 6 of them? or-
Nah,
I guess I got plus 18 on.
Yeah, so unless you
have to roll.
you'd have to roll double ones to not pick one. So I'm happy. So you open 6 crates. You just systematically flip the lids on all of these. It's you might as well have a set of keys. It would be slower with keys.
Yeah.
I've got a library now.
Inside these crates, going. Let's go around clockwise, right? Yeah, I've got a pen.
Oh, sorry.
There you go. I got one.
Thank you.
Okay, there is. I have them written down so you can tell. There is in the first crate. There is gold plate armor. In the second crate, there is black plate armor. In the third crate, there is a gold sword.
Would you say long sword, broadsword, bastard sword?
Oh, let's go short sword.
Oh, yeah. That's alright.
It depends who looks at it.
Oh.
If you look at it, it's more of a short sword. If Harleen were to look at it, it would be a great sword. But it's a sword.
And if I look at it as golden fist.
Brass knuckles.
Brass knuckles.
Brass knuckles. In the fourth crate, there is a gold shield.
I feel like if you have a gold sword.
In the
shield,
fifth
armor,
crate, there is a gold necklace with some kind of blue stone that you think is probably sapphire to your right. And in the sixth crate is a gold great axe.
It's a lot of gold. It's worth a lot.
Yeah, why don't we use any of the stats on this particular thing? They need an armor to identify.
You don't need an armor to identify that you think all of these items have magical properties, but you are unable to determine, and they are valuable, but you're unable to determine what the magical properties are. That would need...
Can I take an arcana check against the sapphire necklace?
Yes.
18.
Guidance.
Thank you.
I'm just like frothing at the mouth
20.
right now.
Spooky chili undead goblins.
I don't know.
With a
We have a bag full of
with a you think this looks like a stone of good luck.
That's the blue stone.
That's possible on checks and saves.
I remember seeing someone named Quiddy saying, "Don't trust anything you see the moment we go down this."
Yeah.
It sounds like a really good luck stone. So,
I already have a stone of good luck, so I don't need one.
So
Although 2 would be
yeah,
nice.
It's just like a t-shirt instead of gold. Like this one.
Can I mage hand
As a
pick
guess,
it up?
probably worse than that.
So I'm not touching it.
Yep.
So like gonna ingrain
You
itself
can.
in you and possess you.
While everyone's distracted with the contents of the chest, I want to go over to Zephyr and just go.
So you head south and as you walk towards
Right, but I don't think I can carry all this.
I think you'd have difficulty carrying it,
Is
although it
Harleen
does.
here?
We're going to go past
Yep.
through this
Although
way.
It doesn't appear as heavy as you think it should be. As you walk towards this southern sarcophagus, you find yourself standing in a library of books rising hundreds of feet into the darkness, and a single hooded figure reading this tome turns towards you, and this ghostly blue light emanates out from under the hood, and you hear thoughts in your mind. It's jumbled. There's so much information. It's all mixed up. But do you have the knowledge to become the most powerful of magic users? Do you have the knowledge? There is no turning back. You must die in order to live, and I must determine if you are the one.
No, I think he already has to be. Do you have the
I'm just gonna say to the creature,
You could live forever. I can give you the knowledge.
I just want the knowledge, I don't need magic. Just the knowledge.
The knowledge comes with time, and to have time, you must live forever.
Oh, I think this is it.
Yeah, I was thinking this.
Yeah, I think it is too, but
But, whatever.
I kind of want to shop around a bit, like see if there's any competing offers.
You're not out
We're in the hell place. Don't make deals with. Don't auction
I'm gonna
your
choose-
soul.
Not to make a deal with this person because they want to give me magical knowledge. I just want knowledge.
I think they're offering me
Yeah, but I don't really care about it. I'm quite happy with you. So, yeah,
I may see you later.
maybe later.
Maybe
We'll
later.
see how dear I am.
Okay. Balak, are you doing anything in here with any of these crates or any of these?
Okay, so there's two things I want to do. I want to look around I want to side face palm while these guys and I want to look around at the sarcophagus to see if there's missing a piece.
Okay, you can't see any of these ones missing a piece.
I'd also like to do a check on one of those gold items to see if I can see through what I assume is some kind of illusion.
A trust check on the gold stuff.
I don't know, I was thinking like a religion.
I think
Okay.
I detected that it was one of the
Yep.
stone blocks that seemed.
Yep.
So, which one would you reckon?
You can roll religion if you want. What are you rolling on of the things?
Let's go to shield.
Yep.
15.
It's not religious.
Right. Don't trust it.
Can I use
It's
my
not religious.
invisible telepathic hand to pick up the necklace and see what happens?
This does not
You
come from
use
the
your
world.
invisible telepathic hand to pick up the necklace, and the necklace goes up invisibly into the.
Shining
Just
light.
floats in the air.
I throw it, see if it shatters.
You throw it, and it hits a wall
Wait, what?
and falls to the ground.
She's just not fake.
She's just chucking stuff around now.
Just checking the quality of the sapphire. I'll pick it up.
Okay. You're holding a necklace with a blue stone.
I'm gonna put it in a box. I'm gonna put that box in a sheet. And then put that sheet inside a pack. And then put that pack inside my main backpack.
Okay.
That's unhinged. That's just anyone.
I'm watching Antoinette repacking this thing into 27 boxes that have all come out of a backpack and go back in like a nesting doll. Okay, yes.
I'd like to cast anything on myself.
Okay.
If I can do that, I will.
Yep, you
Yeah,
can.
Why not?
Yep, you can, and you do. Nothing appears to happen when you do that.
I would like to go also check out this bottom passage.
Oh yes, let's continue on.
I pack away
I'll
that
try and
necklace.
find someone who will give me knowledge without thinking soul. I don't care about soul part. I thought you did one.
I'll take magic.
Well, he's offering. We're next to the library.
Sure, it's gonna live forever. Anyway.
As you make your way down to this sort of fissure, you can a couple of things. You can see something moving around on the other side of this fissure, and you can hear heavy footsteps stepping backwards and forwards.
Can I yell out down the hall? Hi there! I'm Antoinette!
You hear the steps stop.
Can I hold an action?
Yep.
I wish to just hold the arms coming out. If there's hostile intent, whatever it is.
So does it look like they stepped in front of the fissure?
So you saw shadows going backwards and forwards across it. It's this sort of there's the stone wall, big thick stone walls between this room and whatever the next room is, have sort of collapsed in the corner. So you can climb over the stones to get into the next room, but it's a narrow. You'd have to squeeze through. The only other way out of this room that you can see would be the spiral staircase back up to the library above.
Antoinette's gonna go, I can see you! I'm Antoinette! What's your name?
You know, I think Antoinette is actually scarier than whatever's on the other side. Can you imagine hearing that down the hall? I can see you.
As you shout.
It's pretty funny.
As you shout that, there is this almighty sort of slam, and vibrations and stones start to fall into this sort of passageway and out the passageway onto the floor on the other side.
Does it look like it's collapsing, or?
It looks like whatever that was rattled the walls a bit, and the walls pretty loose.
Should we head through to the other side?
Can I do a quick perception check just to see if these walls are going to cave in on us? Architecturally.
Yeah. Go for your life.
That is 30.
With a 13, you don't feel that there is any imminent danger of collapse.
I trust Zephyr implicitly. Let's go.
13 or 13.
I'm gonna go last, even though I started this whole thing.
Okay. Who's going first? Quinny with their newfound confidence.
Quinny's feeling pretty immortal at the moment. That's a good feeling.
You're the one that's got blue people for once. You're the one that's
I've got death ward.
Oh yeah, true. You do.
What's this for?
And if you die, you don't. First time you drop to 0, hit points, you drop to 1.
Yeah.
And then do you get it back on a D6?
Nope, long rest. I get resurrection back on 6 though, so.
Do you have to pop it, or is it just always popped?
No, I have to do it, but it's not concentration.
So when we're
No,
switched
no,
right, we
you
just
might
need to
as
use
well
you as a scapegoat.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because I
When
see
we're switched right,
myself
we use a
as
scapegoat, so that he uses his like
A
finger of
scapegoat.
or something. Yeah.
Thanks, Billy.
That was-
Winning the scape.
Terrible.
I think it's just a D20.
You get dad
Oh.
joke.
And the
Yep. So you enter this room, and inside this room is this huge construct. Oh, sorry. Ouch. What are we looking for?
Oh, just a
That's
D20.
nice. It's okay. There it is.
Sorry.
There appears to be this huge construct built entirely of amber in this room. You could roll for initiative. This thing's hostile.
Woo! I'm good at Otto's resistible test.
You can make it dance. Nice.
12.
20. Do I get... Will all my arms come out? With that correction?
Is that what?
Yeah. If you held an action, yeah. Sorry. 20. You can have your arms out. Etherdwing.
21.
I'm in there.
Malachi.
7.
Excellent. Antoinette.
22. I can delay if you like. Well,
No, I was just hoping that, like, he would be first, and I'd be last, so I could start giving him advantage.
Okay, so you're in. So you're in here with this.
Number 3.
Yes, sorry. This looks mechanically large. Antoinette, you're up. Esca's on deck.
I'd like to see to be construct. Yes, it does seem to be a construct. Okay, then. Okay. I'm going to. And you know what? Just for fun, I'm going to use my shadow to give it a score. It fails, so
There's a shock.
damage. So that's and it is incapacitated until the start of my next turn.
What kind of damage?
Psych.
You
Please
Yeah,
the castle
yeah.
all the time.
No, I was just thinking in my head that I'd already.
Ethically. What are you going for? You can get well within melee range. At the moment, it's about like you could climb all over him.
I can't do anything to this thing, so you guys go at it.
Looking straight at us.
Yeah, it's in this very small room full of gold. There's a lot of stuff in here. If you want to, you can do a rapid perception check to see if there's anything you think is useful. You do that. No worries. You do that. Oh, it's large, so you're small. So yeah, somewhere up its leg. Of course. Okay. Yep. It's +1, so as a okay. Let me just fine. Sorry, what was that? What was that? Let's just read. 18 hits. Yep, you are hitting it this shit. Yes. Again, that does not appear to have done the damage you would
I look like I'm next.
probably, yes. From a,
Back
yeah,
to wild shape, so I'd be happy.
yeah. Go for it. What are you attacking? Oh, sneak attack. Yep. Yep. Oh, it's done some damage. You've attacked twice. Once in sneak attack, yes, you can disengage. So, it did some. It just didn't do the kind of damage you used to do. You would think it's resistance. Which worries you somewhat because it's a magical sword. There's lots of treasure there. If you want to do a screwed duck into whatever is along here, you are welcome to try. So as you look around, just generally as you're looking around this room, this is sort of thick stone blocks. There's a vaulted ceiling about 30-40 foot up. There's piles of treasure along the sort of east and west wall, and there's words engraved on the wall above each of the piles. And then there's doors to the doors to the south. As you look around, the words say Arkenvost, Habsburg, Abbey, Temple, Druids, Arms. ALMS. Arms. So coming down from on the east, so you've got temple, druids, alms. Okay, temple, druids, alms, Argenvost, Habsburg, Abbey.
Well, it looks like different.
So you're going, sorry, to the alms pile. Okay. Okay, so Zephyr's turn, and then Quinny. Yes. Okay.
The last of which is 11.
No.
This last of which is 5. Oh, sorry.
5 is lower than 11. 15 doesn't hit.
Does the 18?
Yes. This is hardcore maths, this is.
Yeah.
Just give me the numbers. 11? Yep. 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 Okay.
Oh no, that last one is so minus 6.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
How did the force
Look forceful.
No way.
Oh, you saved my life. 24!
Pass.
I rolled a 19 and a 20.
Ooh, pass. Pardon? Slowed. Pass.
Okay, you got 8.
So you're back to normal. Yeah. Yeah, it's
I think it's pretty much the same.
evens out. Yeah. So your haste is off. You're back to normal, and then it turns. It is very strange, isn't it?
Like I knew this. Oh, yeah, it's
And then it turns and launches one slam attack against Zephyr's. To hit. That's 25 bludgeoning damage.
That is weird.
Yes. Yeah, no, it's just him going bonk. Okay. He did 25. Malachi, you're on.
Went from the 5 to 4.
That's rough.
Rough.
So it's going to be 3.
It misses. It pings off this door that's closed at the southern end of this chamber.
Which is why I'm always spiritual.
Whipping down.
It doesn't get that much.
Hits. Bitch. There's the rolls. Yep.
Someone's telling me to play
Back to the Antoinette.
I think I can pass an attack on get disadvantage on so make a con save.
That means
Con save. At 17.
Thanks. It's not much. Oh, 8 damage. Thunder.
Yep. Excellent. Anything else?
Before I ever see us.
Little tiny chips start to just sort of flake off it.
That's nice. I'm gonna use my bonus action.
Yep.
Can we touch the spiritual?
I thought the spiritual weapon was not solid.
It's not solid.
spectral. Yeah.
Alright, then I won't use mine.
Yep. Yep.
That's like, that was very low damage.
Escort.
I mean, it's not my house.
Stone. Flagstone. Looks like normal, pretty rough. It looks like, pool slabs, but rough-hewn stone. It's not been polished. It's high, bolted, looks like it's just carved out of the stone with the temples. No. It certainly was. It was marching around, didn't it? You think it probably is here to guard on this treasure, what's on the floor? Okay. How many, are you just dumping the whole lot? All over the floor? Okay. Alright.
Where'd you get 1,000 blueberries?
Starting equipment. Every road starts with 1,000 blueberries.
So the floor is now difficult terrain. For the same reason as he's about to fall over on it. 14 as a dex save. I think that's probably a fail from sort of trying to stand there and multiple wall belling. As this golem steps forward, it just slips backwards and crashes to the ground. So your golem is prone, and the floor is now dex safe from moving on it. So if you want to move on the floor. Anything else? That's your action. Okay. Is that where you are? Do you want to have a look at the pile of treasures?
Does he get a save against this?
Yep. It'd be a wisdom save. That's it.
Well, I don't know.
Still slow. Yeah. Still slow. Zephyr. Unless you're standing very, very still and rooted to the ground, you need to make a dex save if you move, due to the large number of ball bearings that are now required. Oh, you're just standing there, spectral arming it. Yeah, that's fine.
I mentioned this got blue arms and similar.
Yep.
Basically, every time he snaps, he puts his hands back to his heart and turns and snaps again. But he does it like 7 times in 6
Nice. Very fast.
Okay, so we decided 15 minutes, right?
No.
Minutes. So,
15 doesn't hit.
Oh. 18 to 16.
No.
Almost 10. It's 60.
So you're literally just standing there going, and your spectral arms.
40 guys.
That's insane.
So your spectral arms are just like spinning on this thing. Awesome. Anything else?
No, it's not.
Okay. Quinny.
I'm moving my feet and stay fixed to the floor and then I'll bring it back.
Nice. Earth element.
First one.
Hits.
Crit on the second.
Nice.
So let's do that one more time then. First one is 9 natural bludgeoning.
Yep.
And the second one is going to be 28 natural bludgeoning damage.
Nice.
Oh, but I can, however, I can use Super Earth.
Mm-hmm.
Describe the floor as unmagical earth.
Stone. Yep.
Awesome. I just moved 10 from
Fine. You sink 10 foot into the stone. That's absolutely fine. It's Golem's turn. The Golem's going to stay exactly where it is, and it's going to attack. It stands up from prone.
Actually, sorry. Can
Yep.
I stay above ground?
Yep.
Actually,
That's fine. So it's a 27 to hit Sephiroth. And that's 19 damage. Yep. And then dirty 20 to hit. Malachi, you're on deck. In here, yeah.
What's the name? Yes, picking 1% damage takes 0 damage.
Next one. Yep. I'm thinking it's good for you. So it's a 10 on the dex save.
Fails, which means it takes 16 of the same time.
Yep. Sorry. Step of. Yep. 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 Okay. There is a door down here. Yep.
So I've got 30 feet.
Yep.
Sorry.
Yeah, you need to dash if you're going to fly high enough to get over the top of it so you don't get anyone shoot you to and then down the other side. Yep. So you are by the doors. These doors are locked. Yep. Okay. Anything else? Anything else? Anything else, Malachi? Bonus action? Oh, you dashed. Antoinette.
I'm gonna hold reliable. I don't want to aggro too much. Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
So the lowest one is going to be a 15.
Yep.
And then there'll be a 18.
Yep. Hits.
And then the higher than that.
Yep.
So 10, 17,
Yep.
23 damage.
Nice.
Nice.
This thing's looking really hurt. You see that this huge amber construct has the head of an eagle, and the beak of that eagle has just fallen off. And this thing's starting to rock. It looks really, really pretty. Last legs done. Ethically, you're up. You examine this lock. You cannot see. It is big, sort of stone doors. You can't see a lock to pick, but they don't appear to move. Not with a lock that you can see to pick. There appears to be nowhere to put some picks. Yeah, the door is locked. The door does not open. Yep.
So what happens? Teleport onto its head, which is it on the ground? Or is it standing up?
It's up at the moment. Yep. Go for it. Misses. it's pretty tall. It's, 20 foot. Yeah. Okay. Oh, he's sitting on his head, I think. It's pretty big, this room. Okay. Mrs. Epheser. Okay.
Are we flanking?
Yes, you are. So you have advantage, yes.
And you still get the extra.
Nice. As you do that, this thing shatters. It explodes, and I will say that your spectral hands that are buffeting go out and catch Ethelred as he falls to the ground from the head of this creature, and just sort of land him neatly onto the ground. They stop attacking and just go and pick him up and just put him down, and this thing shatters all over the floor.
So what's the context? I get guaranteed 42 damages and that's plus 7d10 plus a d8. And I only roll 50. That's how low the damage was to be. And how many attacks he was.
Can I
Yeah.
arms in front of bulldoze this wall?
Yeah, you can certainly try. Yeah, it would probably be. You could do. Yeah. Yeah, you could do. You can go for that. There isn't. The door isn't open. But this, you would say that this is locked by some arcane means as opposed to it's clearly a door. It definitely doesn't just open. It doesn't seem to do anything. You want to have a look around this room? There's lots of stuff in this room. Anywhere particularly you want to look?
Let's say I'm on the side.
So this side? Okay, so this is Argenvost, Habsburg, Abbey.
Yeah,
So
that's fine.
starting at the top?
Yeah.
Oh. So you go to the Argenvost pile. You see a large amount of gold. You see a large number of gems just in a big pile. You see some half-plate armor in a metal that you don't immediately recognize.
What colour is it?
Dark. Yep. Roll an investigation check.
Can I bite one of the coins? I want to see if it's like actual gold.
So you chew a coin, it tastes like a gold coin. Okay. You look at the armor and it's dark, almost black, but when you sort of hold it in the varying lights that I'm sure lots of people have got, varying forms, it's got this sort of green sheen to it, almost like some very dark boxes. You turn it in the light and sort of it glints like a beetle shell, like the carapace of a beetle. That sort of. Okay. Sorry, a investigation. Yeah, absolutely.
does nothing else. Just forces an animal to come.
Clever badgers.
Can I lift up the arm with some light?
Yeah, pretty
I
much.
recognize the wearer.
Yeah, so you can roll investigation to see.
22.
You think this is probably something that you've read about but you've never seen. So this is adamantine half-plate.
Oh, I can't wear that. That's the crit thing. 19, 20. Yeah, 10.
Yep.
I bring it over to them. God, it's pretty.
Adamantine half-plate.
One thing I will do.
There is other stuff down here if you want to just like shop.
I would like to.
Yep. Okay. It points you towards the bottom pile on that side, the Abbey's treasure.
Look, it's shiny.
So roll a group investigation check. You can roll with
I
advantage
use the one
because
that
you've
I
got
saved?
yes, and you can roll with advantage because you've got the sun sword. Yep.
Will I get to roll both dice again or just one?
Lucky one.
18.
Okay.
Fine.
Okay.
I rolled a 5 or 6.
That's dire.
But then this big upgrade to
Okay. Investigation. Okay. So.
so mine's 20.
26. Okay, so you go around systematically all of this stuff in terms of looking what you can see. Ethically, you figure out there is a lot of gold here. So there's about 30,000 gold pieces in here. In various piles. So the alms pile's got about 1,800. If it's relevant, the Habsburgs have got about 12,000. So there's quite a lot of gold.
We're just getting it all day.
12,000 or 1,200?
So there's
18.
1,800 gold pieces in the alms pile. There's 1,400 gold pieces in the druid pile. There's 3,200 gold pieces in the temple pile. There's 4,200 gold pieces in the pile from the abbey. 12,000 gold pieces in the Habsburg pile, and 8,000 gold pieces in the Argonist pile. So round about 30,000 gold pieces in total.
Can I make like a history or a religion check?
Yeah, go for it. You think that that this temple over the centuries has had multiple purposes. So in locking away deep and powerful and dangerous things, being one of them, but also banking and storing items for the very rich and wealthy in the church would be.
Yeah, most of them. I think the Habsburg we can take that road and give that back to the
How heavy is 6,000 pieces?
Heavy.
Do we think we can carry all of them?
I'm going to say that in the Habsburg one, it's a handbag.
I was going to say, otherwise I'm fabricating a car out of gold.
A gold gold card to put the gold in. No, you can have a bag of gold to put stuff in. Then you can choose what you want. Oh my goodness.
Right, but let's just say use that same page.
Alright. There is, in addition, there's a few other bits and pieces. So there is an adamantine half plate armor. There is a mithril chain shirt. Mithril.
I was looking for mithril.
I really like the way it sounds like.
There is a short sword which appears to be magical. There is a ring which appears to be magical. There's an amulet which appears to be magical. There is a potion which you would recognise as a potion of healing, and a powerful potion of healing. So this looks like supreme healing potion. There appears to be a wand.
I passed the mithril shirt to Andy. I can't wear it anyway.
Now you want a wand. There's a wand of some description. There's a robe covered in patches, which is my most favourite item of all items.
Horse.
There's another ring. So there's a ring in the Abbey's pile. There is also a ring in the Druid's pile. And there is a bag. It is tan in colour. And a staff in the Druid.
Oh, and I'm just gonna stack up a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, do group arcana.
Can we bunker down, take a short rest? I want the short rest.
Yes. Well, you can't get out of here at the moment, so you haven't opened the door, and you can go back into the room with the sarcophagus guy and the other crates and stuff. But you can bunker down and do some stuff. Arcana, and you can roll any check that you think druidically you would use to identify things. Go for it. Yeah, go for
I
it.
got an 18 arcana.
You can vibe the items.
Surely you could use religion on the religious stuff, right? It's 24.
Yep, go for
No, I tried.
it. Sorry, what was that for? 24 for druidy stuff. What has everybody else got? 18? Okay. There's a lot of gold. You also see okay, you find about 30,000 gold. You find about 5,000 silver and about 10,000 copper. That would pretty much change the economy of Barovia. You also find, in addition to the one that Winnie found, so not counting.
That one.
No.
What it actually just
And you find 40. So you find 30 gems worth 50 gold pieces, and you find 2 gems. Yeah. So you find 40 worth 50 gold pieces each, give or take, a variety and assortment, and then you find 2 diamonds. A street value of Revivify, which Malachi would tell you. Okay. So Malachi's whipped the diamonds out. Quinny's already stuffed an amethyst. Okay, sorry. Lots. Okay, with your collective wisdom, arcana, and intelligence, there is an adamantine plate. There is a flame tongue long sword. There is a short sword of life stealing. I mean, seriously, you found like the bank vault of like all the rich people in Barovia. There is a mithril chain shirt. There's a ring of protection +1, an amulet of health, a potion of supreme healing, a wand of the war mage +1.
Sorry, I'm fine.
A robe of useful items. Who knows which items are on it? You cannot identify from the patches.
It's not
A ring of animal influence, a tan bag of tricks, and a staff of withering. And lots of cash.
Say that again. It requires. Yep. I will allow you to try and attune to the staff. If you want to give it a try, you can try and attune to it.
I'll try.
All things are possible in the Avatar.
Okay. What?
Roll a wisdom save.
Yes.
Say that again. and it takes longer than it would normally take you to find your center in a weapon, but after an hour or so of sort of weighing it in your hand and spinning it and practicing it, you feel it almost as an extension of your spectral, and you have successfully achieved to this level.
Let's make sure everyone's got 2 items, so it's fair. So you've got.
You have got a room full of other items.
Oh, there's more stuff.
Only other room there was more stuff.
Oh, yeah, true.
You're just not 100% sure about what the other stuff is. You just haven't checked the other stuff. You could go check the other stuff too. Yeah. Yes. I do want to double check that. Going back in the other room to check all the other stuff. You have... Yeah, none of this is druidic. You have no real idea what any of this stuff is.
Sorry, I just want to check the things and things for really fair. Zep's got staff of withering and ring patches. You've got an amulet and oh, really? Do you want to take it?
I've got an amulet now. I took the potion of healing.
Okay, yeah.
Because then
It is funny because all of my clerics would have taken a load of useful things and gone, mere potion. Sort yourselves out.
what is
Take your own first aid kit. I'm having this robe of useful items. I'm having a horse.
Yeah, it would be best for
I already have a heavy
You don't have to take everything. You can always leave stuff.
We're taking all of it.
Oh, okay.
Do you want to take one of the swords then? Life skill.
I'm not using any other weapons.
Okay.
You'll get jealous.
Yeah, you can have those issues.
What was in the abbey? What my rank was in the abbey?
Oh, what was in the abbey pile? Oh yeah, no, it was there was all the healing related things. So there was the ring of protection, the amulet of health, the potion of super healing. So it was all there. Keep everybody alive. You are so ridiculously over-equipped.
So the only thing we've done is should we take that for fair enough.
No one who's got
You have to pump prime the economy with all the gold so people can then come back and buy all the armor.
The ring of amulets actually has, as far as I know, so I probably don't need to put it so you put
Oh, we did it.
No. I mean, seriously, I've given you so much stuff, I'm not making you choose. You choose what you want.
Yeah, I found
Oh, gee whiz. So you're basically going to create sentient animals and then try and convert them to the Lord of Light.
Can I try and see what the patches do? Is there any location?
I'm like a choir.
There doesn't seem to be. I will split you on whether or not which patches do something Antoinette wants and which patches are completely random. But we'll do 50-50 patches of
50% of Antoinette random staff,
Zero demon.
and 50%, yeah,
I hope you know
50%.
it's gonna be like clown shit that I'm pulling out.
Yeah. It'll all be balloon animals and those really long scarves.
Yeah.
That who knows where they.
You just like randomly pull a Richie and then pocket and be like,
You'll be like, ahoy, and there'll be a bug. You'll be like, yes, 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 yes,
If I cast a wake on that,
yes.
because I'd love to get a giant
Roll it, just roll d20.
It's possible.
That's 3.
Yes, it does.
Awesome. It's not.
No. It was the higher the number, the less likely. The 11 to 20 was nah. It disappears, and then I was like, damn you. Hey, that's fine. Random. So while you're here and you're resting, because we'll probably end here in a bit, do you want to do anything to check any of the other stuff, or are you just going to lob it all in the bag of holding and take it with you?
I'll have another go.
Yeah, you've got to take a short rest.
That's 18.
Yeah, yeah. So we've got 21 Arcana. You identify all of these things as definitely magical. Your concern, which comes mainly from a combination of sort of religious knowledge and a high arcana combination, is that the next room makes sense. The next room is rich people storing their rich stuff in a secure place with a guardian. This is 3 dark vestiges and a crate full of stuff that was just in here. If it was in England and it belonged to the Habsburgs, why is it not in the treasury with the pile? Why is this stuff just in boxes and not guarded? Why is it in here? If not to tempt you, would be your kind of religious bent on that? This is temptation.
Tell us that. Take out the page of my bag.
You don't know what's as far as you're concerned, you can't detect anything wrong with it. You detect these as magical items.
But this stuff's alright. The 30,000 gold.
Yeah, the Sun Sword was quite happy with all the healing stuff from the Abbey.
That's basically why I trust him.
Yeah, Malachi feels this is. If this was part of the rich hoard, why is it not in the treasury with the rich hoard? Why is it in here with 3 amber statues in crates with dodgy locks? And the other stuff's in a room with a door that you can't get through. Malachi's just been wary of it. Got lots of money. If you want to take it, you're welcome to take it. But that would be your counsel, Malachi, of the line. So you can take a short rest. You can do anything you want to do in a short rest. And you're up to, yep. And then you have a choice, I guess. You can either figure out whether you can get through this door, or you can go back up to the top floor through the library.
Is there any?
Roll inspection, investigation.
dispel magic on the door, the door just slides open. And you. It's very stressful.
That's what I'm thinking.
It's too easy. And you see out of this room, back into that chamber that you came into previously. You see a very tall stone statue standing on a plinth, and you see 4 ghostly figures. You may remember when you went into the statue the last time, there were 4 ghostly figures of what appeared to be long dead wizards cruising that were in the room on the other side of the stone statue and are now just cruising around down here. This time you came out as well. I will leave that.
Thank
No
you.
worries. So many items.
And we've got a short rest.
You have had a short